Hey there, Mountaineers. Today we got not one, but two cats, actually three games about cats. It was published by Red Aleka and developed by, I think it's Eve. And the first game is Miss Cat Between Worlds, and you get Miss Cat in Mars, and you also get Miss Cat in Neptune. That's why I had to think. I was like, well, there's three games, not two. But both of these games are super simplistic. You're just trying to get from point A to point B. This one, the music is kind of simplistic. There's nothing really special about it. And the game all around is kind of simplistic. It doesn't mean it's simple, though. It does get really, really challenging. You're trying to get to the little portal to go to the next level. And things will change like that. You see there'll be blocks that disappear, and then they'll reappear as you walk under them. There'll also be blocks if you stand on them a certain amount of time that they'll disappear. There'll be spikes and things that disappear completely where you can't see where they are, and you'll have to hit like this potion right here, and it will make them appear for a second so you can see where you're actually going. There's hidden places right here's really, blocks that disappear when you touch them. It's just it's a really simplistic idea, but it's not a simple game. It's kind of challenging. It's easy achievements though because you don't have to completely beat the game. Each game has 50 levels, and I don't think you even have to get halfway through on the first game on this Mars one, and then the next one I don't think you have to get to like level 9 if you're just playing for the achievements. And it's another one of those real cheap games. It's like $5. Typical Red Aleka, easy achievements, cheap price, so it's affordable. It's something you're going to spend an evening with again, just like typical Red Aleka. You're going to play it for that night, and then you're going to move on from it. But you're going to get all those trophies and achievements, and you're going to have a good time doing that. This one, it's like I said, it's not overly tough. I think this one right here, the Neptune one, is a little bit tougher, but you don't have to get very far in it. I think you only have to get like 9 levels on it, and it has like a Ninja Gaiden wall run type of thing, and it also has a dash, as you'll see here, to help you get across big spots. I had a lot of fun with it. It was really challenging, but I did it all, I'd say, in under an hour. You're going to get all the achievements in under an hour. This one right here is going to give you just a little bit more of a test of it. The Neptune one is a lot more challenging than the Mars one, but they're both really fun. And if you love cats, you're going to have a good time with this. And if you love like difficult platformers like Meat Boy, this is along those lines. It's not as hard as Meat Boy, in my opinion, but it's going to give you a little bit of a challenge. But it's not something that's going to frustrate you and you're going to give up on. I think you'll keep playing and you'll finish it. Uh, I think it's worth for $5. I think it's definitely worth just dropping that money on it and spending an evening with it. I think that thing up there, that little fireball, is an achievement as well. Getting one of those for when you play this game. The achievements are really simple, like I said. This is a really easy completion. So I'm going to give this one a 6.6. I had a good time with it, and I think you will too if you like these kind of platformers. And then let's get ready for the next game. And the next game is Sissa's Path. This one isn't from Radaleka. This one is from East Asia Soft, and the developer is, I think it's FL Games. And this one's $3.99. This would be really hard to review, mainly because it's just such a simplistic title. This is not the best of the three. I think this is probably the worst, but it's still worth your time and still worth your money. It's a simple puzzler where you're trying to take your cat and you're trying to roll the ball of yarn, onto the little cube. And if you mess up, you can hit B and it'll roll it backwards. And if you completely mess up or you're stuck, you can hit the Y button and it'll completely start the level over. Yeah, it can be challenging, but it's not over challenging. I think if you're just trying to get the achievements, it's another easy achievement game. You can probably find a walkthrough, and I would say you could probably finish this game with a walkthrough in probably about 15 minutes. But I think you should play it out. I played it out without using a walkthrough, and it didn't take me. It was under an hour to beat all 40 levels. So yeah, it's it it's not all that challenging, to be honest. You should probably put the effort into it and figure it out for yourself. If you're spending $4 on the game, go ahead and solve the puzzles on your own, get the full experience. But like I said, it's not that hard at all. You're basically just doing what you see in the video. You're just rolling a ball. So don't watch the video and learn all the puzzles beforehand. If you're spending money on this, actually, you know, get to enjoy it. Actually, solve the puzzles on your own. I don't think you'll remember all these though just from watching. There might be 50 levels on this one because I know there's 50 levels on that first game I reviewed. I think there might be 50 on this one as well. And to get all the achievements on this one, you actually do have to complete every level because the last achievements for beating the last level. So it's either 42 or 50 levels. So go ahead and, if you're spending the money, go ahead and complete it. The music's a little better in this game than on the first game I reviewed. That's one of the things that was a little better for this one. It mixed it up a little bit. The first game, the music kind of all sounded the same, but this one, the music's just a little bit better. This one, I gave it a little bit lower score than the first one. It's not a bad game at all, though. I gave this one a 6.2 out of 10. It's fun, but it's first game was a little bit better, especially, and you get two games with the first one. This one you only get the one game, and it's really simple. I had no problems at all with this, really. I think I only had to start over once, maybe doing all the puzzles. Like, you mess up. Most of the time, you can move stuff back around and not have to completely reset the board. So it's fairly simple. So you achievement hunters will love that. That you can grab you another easy East Asia soft achievement game. Uh, Both of them really, Redaleka and East Asia Soft, both these games, easy achievements, and plus you get to play with cats. So thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for support.